The course at 2,500.
All right. All right, Lena, video's on. So pre-takeoff brief. Actually, first off, I don't know if you want the heat on or not, but do you know where the heat is? We didn't ever show you that.
I don't remember.
So you see by each knee, there's two valves. The very bottom one is the heat.
The vent.
Yeah. There's a black one. There's a black one, like further back. That silver one.
Oh, okay,
that one right there is the vent, and the one below that and forward, that's the heat.
Okay.
So you know, and there's one of those on each side.
Right.
So you know, so just if you want some heat on, that's where to go. Yep.
Okay.
One's to the front, one's the back. I don't remember which one's which though.
Okay.
The label's worn off, I think. But okay, so our pre-takeoff brief. Any abnormalities on the runway or with runway remaining? We're going to land and stop straight ahead. Below 500 feet, straight ahead. Small turns to avoid obstacles if we need to. Above 500, below 1,000, we'll come back to the airport surface, and below 1,000, above 1,000 feet, excuse me, we'll come back to the runway. If anything happens, I've got the aircraft. You've got the radio.
Got it.
3 clear for the option.
All right, are you ready to go?
Yep.
All right, so first thing we'll do is we'll start off with 3-point landings.
Okay.
So you can taxi up to the whole short line, and I'll give her a call.
Sounds good.
Alright, Tower, Decathlon 5068 Golf is ready to go 27, close traffic.
Decathlon 68 Golf. Make left traffic, runway 27 clear for takeoff, wind 340 at 3. Traffic is a Cirrus on the 4-mile final for runway 33. Not too much delay on your roll.
Clear for takeoff 27, left traffic, we'll keep an eye out for the Cirrus 68 Golf. Alright.
Alright, final's clear.
Final's clear, departure's clear.
Aurora Tower to Bonanza, 49er48 Bravo. We're at Alpha 2 and we're ready to go whenever you can put us on the runway.
Okay, a little straight.
Alright.
Bonanza, 49er48 Bravo, Aurora Tower, runway 27, intersection Alpha 2, hold short.
And 48 Bravo, we're holding short.
Attention all aircraft, use caution for numerous, believe flocks of geese in the immediate vicinity of the airport.
Six eight Golf has the Cirrus in sight.
November 68 Golf, roger.
Alright, well, on this one, why don't you continue up one? Yeah, you can level us off at 1,700, but we'll continue up one a little bit before we start our turn, just based on where the airplane is. Yep.
Okay.
You're probably good in turning whenever you want, by the way.
What's that?
You can turn crosswind whenever you'd like now. You definitely have enough space.
We're about 6 to the southwest, like take it northeast. Through flight headed up to DuPage.
Superior 1, Aurora Tower, say the altitude you're overflying.
We'll be at 1,800 feet, Superior 1.
Superior 1, roger, overflight approved. Altimeter 3025, report within 2 miles of the airport for possible traffic.
3025, call you within 2, Superior 1.
I just saw him touch down, so.
Yep. Yeah, the other thing to keep an extra eye out for today is birds and geese and...
Okay.
November 48 Bravo, straight out departure approved. Runway 27, intersection Alpha 2, clear for takeoff. Wind 2904, traffic off of runway 33 will be west-southwest bound with departure.
Okay, real good. 48 Bravo, we're clear to go 27 straight out. We'll watch for that departing 33 traffic.
And Cirrus 76 Tango, extend your upwind for about a mile for traffic departing runway 27 westbound.
Send my upwind 776 Tango.
Decathlon 68 Golf, runway 27, clear for touch and go, wind 290 F4.
Clear touch and go 2768 Golf. All right, so just 3-point landing on this one.
All right.
And November 76 Tango. Your missed approach instructions are fly the published miss, contact departure, have a good one. There is Twin Bonanza traffic on the roll lifting off of runway 27, will be westbound.
Watch it for traffic, fly the published miss over to Chicago, 777 Tango.
And Decathlon 6 takeoff, you are clear for touch and go, runway 27.
Clear touch and go 27, 6 takeoff.
A little high here, so I'll crab it in.
Yeah, I think you're actually okay. I mean, you're a little high if you're aiming for the numbers, but again, like I said, you know, just aim for the 1,000-foot markers, and
okay.
I think you're okay here. Yeah, this isn't high enough that I'd be worried by any sort.
Okay.
You know, if you're here and going 90, then you'd have an issue, but...
Sure.
Twin Bonanza 48 Bravo, the Cirrus traffic is about 2 miles northwest of your position at 2,600. Looks like they're climbing in these southbound now.
Yeah, roger that. 48 Bravo, we're at 1.9 now. We'll probably be staying right around 2,000.
November 48 Bravo, roger, advise if you have that traffic in sight, should be ahead to your left now at 2,800 southbound.
Roger that, we're looking. Got a little layer of clouds, so maybe you can't see them.
Roger, and this should be ahead to your right.
Head to the right, we'll look.
Get that stick all the way back.
Superior 1, we're about 2 to your south, headed
and get yourself back on the center line, and whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Superior 1, roger, traffic's on the runway at Decathlon, being left traffic pattern.
Superior 1 looking.
Six takeoff has the helicopter in sight.
November 6 takeoff, thank you.
Yeah, that was pretty good. The only thing I'd say, we touched on a little bit of a crab angle.
Yeah,
and make sure you seem to, you seem to be, the nose was about 5 degrees off to the right. And the other one thing you seem to be doing just a little bit of, which is pretty common, is you were looking, probably leaning a little bit left, so you weren't looking, that the bar going down the center wasn't in the middle of your view.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you center yourself on that, because if you lean slightly, it'll look like you're going straight down the runway,
sure, right.
even though you're slightly crabbed.
Okay.
And the other thing, as I mentioned, just make sure you get, once all 3 wheels are on the ground, smoothly squeeze the stick all the way back.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you want to hold it back pretty good.
Okay.
When you start getting gusty winds and things like that, or if you ever transition to a heavier tailwheel airplane for sure, yeah, that can get your attention quickly.
No problem.
Especially if you don't have enough speed for the rudder to be effective, but you don't have enough weight on the wheel to steer with.
Okay.
That's really the main idea. Is you want to stick that rear steering wheel on the back.
Okay. Crew, have a good day.
48 Bravo, we'll see you in a little bit on the way back. Thanks.
Decathlon 68 Golf, clear for touch and go, runway 27, wind call.
Clear touch and go, 27, 68 Golf.
And Superior 1, get a freak change over to DuPage.
Superior 1, frequency change is approved. Have a good day. And do show target about 2 miles east to your position at 1,300. Type unknown, not talking to him. Appears to be heading east-southeast bound.
Superior 1, we're looking. Thank you.
Aurora Tower, medevac helicopter 154 Alpha Mike. I'm that target you're referring to. We're just passing by Copley Hospital going in our way to Joliet.
Medevac 154 Alpha Mike, roger that. And altimeter is 3025.
3025, 154 Alpha Mike, thank you, ma'am.
Alright, how's our speed look?
75 and 20.
Sounds good. Real nice. Keep it going straight. There you go. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and add power and go around. Good, real nice.
Thanks.
Get the stick back and everything.
Yep.
That kind of avoids that little bit of a shimmy and kind of, not really a bounce, but the tail kind of jumps around on you a little bit sometimes if you don't.
Okay.
Good. Let's do one more of those and then we'll start with the low approaches for the wheel landings.
Okay.
Decathlon 68 Golf, runway 27, clear the option.
Clear for the option, 2768 Golf. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and power and go. Good, nice job on that one. I'm being a little nitpicky, but you're about a foot right of center line when you touch down.
Okay. No problem.
Right, so we'll work on the low approaches after this one.
Okay.
And what we'll do actually first...
On 6A Golf, we got a Falcon taxiing out to 27. Do you want to continue there or do you want to transition to a 3-3?
We'll just stay with 27.
Roger.
What we'll do on this first one, since Eric hasn't demoed a wheel landing, has he?
No.
No, okay, I'll demo one first.
Okay.
On this one, and then we'll have you do the low approaches, that way you get the idea.
Yeah.
One thing I would do is just tighten your pattern up just a tiny, tiny bit. If I were you, I'd move your downwind like 100 yards closer to the airport.
Oh, okay.
Just because, on a calm wind day like today, you really don't have anything to worry about. But on a day when it's windier, if you've got, headwinds or something of that sort, it will be a little bit more helpful.
Okay.
And again, we have a 6,000 foot long runway, so.
Lots of room. About here, you think, or?
Yeah, I think this is right about where you want to be.
Okay.
Decathlon 6-8 Golf, that traffic's going to be released at the end. Extend your downwind.
Yeah, actually, can we get a right 360?
Decathlon 6-8 Golf, right 360 approved.
Right 360, 6-8 Golf. All right, go ahead and do a nice shallow but right-hand 360 turn.
Aurora Tower, Windy City 800, holding short at 27, ready when you are.
Windy City 800, Aurora Tower, turn left heading 150, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, after departure turn left heading 250, Windy City 800. Confirm left turn 150 for Windy City.
Windy City 800, affirmative, left 150.
It'll shallow your turn out a little bit here.
Okay.
And just for information, approach does have traffic out there, 4,000 south of the field.
As we're going to kind of go upwind here a little
Windy
bit.
City 800, thank you.
Decathlon 6-8 Golf, traffic a Falcon taking runway 27 for departure. Advise when you have in sight after you get back on the downwind.
Okay, we have them in sight, 6-8 Golf.
Decathlon 6-8 Golf, maintain visual separation with the departing Falcon. Caution wake turbulence, runway 27, cleared the option.
27 clear for the option, 6-8 Golf.
Just affirm the visual separation, please.
Well, they will maintain visual separation, 6-8 Golf.
Thank you. Wind 310 at 3.
Alrighty, so I'll take the controls here from you if you don't mind.
Yep, it's all yours.
My controls.
Your
And
controls.
feel free to follow along with me.
Yeah, well.
So, the rest of your downwind's the same. Are we right at 1,700? Right about?
About 18.
At 18, okay. Just, I can't actually see them from back here, so
Right.
I have to kind of visually guess. Alrighty, off the runway. Alright, beam the numbers, power's coming back. And that should be pretty close to 85, right about there. Should be slowing down to that.
Yep, we're about 87, 80.
Alright, so I'm going to just start my turn early.
Windy City 800, contact departure and request you pass the bases and tops to them on the way out.
Will do, Windy City 800, good day.
And finals clear. I always look out that other way because I've had people cut in that way before. So we're a little high.
Yep.
But again, if we're aiming for the 1,000-foot markers, this is right about where you want to be.
Okay.
Line yourself up. Yeah, everything other than the speed, everything is exactly the same.
All right.
Bring yourself on down. And all you're going to do is just going to basically try to hold the airplane about 2 inches off the runway, right about here. Airplane's going to touch down, get a tiny bit of forward pressure.
All right.
Then as the airplane slows down, bring that stick all the way back. And go ahead, you've got the controls. Go ahead and power and take off. So it's not a whole lot different, and there's no, as you saw, it's not like you have to move the stick real far forward. You don't have to try to catch it or anything. If you just kind of roll it on nice and gently, you can squeeze in a little pressure, and you just keep flying the airplane until you slow down and bring your tail down, and then it's just like the end of a wheel, three-point landing.
Yeah. Now when you're solo, they require three-point landings, right?
Yes. Yeah, but unless it's basically prohibited by from the airplane, for the endorsement, you're supposed to be able to, at least be shown and practice some wheel landings.
Yeah, of course.
And it's not, it's not a bad technique to learn. There's different times that some people prefer to use those than three-point landings and things like that. But for solo with us, it's three-point only.
Okay.
So, again, on this one, we're going to plan on doing the low approach. So on short final, and I'll remind you, but on short final, I'll take over the throttle, and I just want you to fly us down, just fly us 6 inches off the, actually on this first one, try to fly us a foot off the runway, just on the center line, lined up, everything like that.
All right.
Then on the next one, we'll
on 6-8 Golf, runway 27, clear the option.
Clear for the option, 27, 6-8 Golf. And then on the next one, we'll bring it down to about 6 inches or so, and then, maybe we'll bring it down a little bit more, and then we'll have you try the landing.
Okay. All right, vision for 85.
All right. The other thing you can do, by the way, is trim for 85.
Yeah, right. Okay. Go ahead and turn in.
I think that was a pretty good time. You'll give yourself some time on final. And I've got your throttle here.
All right, you got it.
Tiny bit of an overshoot, but just get yourself back to the center line there.
All right.
Alright, so you want to hold about this attitude,
Okay.
but slide yourself back onto the center line. So you want to do that not with the rudder, you want to keep yourself going straight down the runway. You want to use your ailerons to slide yourself over,
Right.
like a crosswind. So ailerons, bring yourself back to the center line. There you go, fly yourself over. There you go, now. There you go. Okay, so this is probably about 5 feet too high, but that's,
Sure.
so so go ahead, you've got the power, go around from here.
All right.
So we'll do another one of those, and we'll step it down a little bit lower.
Okay.
And just remember, if you're trying to slide laterally, left and right on the runway, that's ailerons, not rudder.
Right, okay.
once you level off on downwind, if you don't mind, just give me a quick fuel check. We should have plenty of gas, but...
Okay. About 3/8 on that tank, and actually a little over half on this tank.
Okay, that's fine. That's probably because we're in a bit of a bank, but okay, that seems about right. We should be right around half still.
68 Golf, runway 27, cleared the option.
Clear for the option, 27, 68 Golf. So we're going to do...
68 Golf, just for information, there's a Malibu, about 10-mile final runway 9er. I'll be checking in shortly.
Okay, thanks for the heads up. Okay, so same thing on this one, but you know, obviously we want to keep it a little more on center line at the beginning, and then I would step it down from where you were at the end. I would step it down about 3 feet from there.
Okay. Yeah, both tanks now are showing just over a half.
213 Papa Mike's just outside of Wolf, inbound ILS 9.
Malibu 213 Papa Mike, Aurora Tower. Continue runway 9er. Traffic lands and departs runway 27. And did you need the straight-in full stop, or can you circle to runway 27?
We can circle to 27 for 3 Papa Mike.
Malibu 3 Papa Mike, roger. Circle south, left downwind, runway 27.
Circle south, left downwind for 27, 3 Papa Mike.
And 68 Golf will do right traffic on this one if that helps out.
Should be fine either way, but 68 Golf, make right traffic then.
We'll go right this time, 68 Golf. All right, I've got your throttle here.
All right, you got it.
Going right will also give you a different viewpoint, change it up a little bit for you. Now that we know you can fly a pattern to the left.
Right.
Bring yourself down a little bit more. There you go. There you go. So that's right about your, you know, maybe a foot off the ground right now, the wheels.
Okay.
So that's right about where you are, about 6 inches lower from there.
Okay.
Popped up a little bit there, but all right, go ahead. You've got the controls, go around.
All right, going around.
Good, nice job on that one.
Thanks.
So on the next one, I just want you to step it down another 6 inches.
Okay.
And remember, you know, don't be afraid of hitting the ground too quickly, because the you know, ground effect's going to slow your descent when you get closer, unless you're going warp speed towards the ground.
Sure.
You know, ground effect is going to be you know, helping you out a bit, so that also kind of cushions your descent rate. It sometimes seems a little high initially for, you know, most people. It looks like the ground's coming really fast.
Yeah, right.
But if you don't change anything with the pitch attitude, unless you're way too far nose down, it'll cushion it out a little bit for you.
Okay.
And we're going to go right traffic on this one.
Going to stop the approach and go back to DuPage. Can we go cut through your airspace to DuPage?
Right, say that request again, please.
Yeah, 213 Papa Mike at our current position. We'd like to go to DuPage.
Right, Malibu 3 Papa Mike at northeast departure is approved. Maintain VFR. Traffic just northwest corner of the field is a blue and white Decathlon crosswind to downwind for 27.
Okay, we had the traffic insight. We're going to DuPage, 213 Papa Mike.
Good, so nice job. Yeah, just bring this next one 6 inches down from where you were before.
Okay.
And Malibu 3 Papa Mike, you didn't have anything worked out with approach for an IFR back to DuPage, did you?
I'm not sure if we did because they got a little bit confused. Can you just go ahead and cancel our IFR?
Malibu 3 Papa Mike, affirmative, maintain VFR.
And just watch you're a little closer to the runway here than you were on the other side, and you've got a tiny, I mean, it's like a 3-knot wind.
68 Golf, runway 27, cleared the option.
Clear for the option, 2768 Golf. So just be, you know, aware of that.
Yeah.
Aurora Tower, it's Husky 520 pop-off, ready at 27.
Husky 0, Papa Papa, Aurora Tower, hold short runway 27, traffic on base. Over.
Alright, how's your airspeed looking?
90.
Just slow it down just a tiny bit.
Yep.
Say again for Aurora.
I don't know if he's not pushing his mic button down all the way or what, but...
Alright, a little husky there.
Yeah. Alright, I've got your throttle again.
Alright, you got it?
Malibu 3 Papa Mike, frequency change approved, have a good day.
I'll slip it in, or?
You can if you want to.
There's 85.
Aurora Tower, it's Husky 520 pop-off, ready at 27.
Husky 0 Papa Papa, Aurora Tower, hold short runway 27.
Line yourself back. And you're about 4 degrees left of center line with your nose, or left of aligned with your nose. There you go. So right about here, go down about a couple inches right there. Hold that right there. Alright, good. You've got the controls go around.
Husky 0 Papa Papa, north departure approved, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Good, so you saw the difference in your height there, so that where you were is pretty much perfect. And
okay.
So we're going to do one more like that.
Sounds good.
Aurora Tower, it's Husky 520 pop-off, can you read me?
Husky 0 Papa Papa, Aurora Tower,
the only,
do you hear me?
Yeah, I apparently have the volume down, thanks.
Husky 0 Papa Papa.
Only other thing I'd mention is with your slip, we had a tiny bit of a crosswind from the right, so I'd put the right wing down instead of the left, but that's in a stronger crosswind.
Take off left traffic.
Take off left traffic. We'll go left on
Alright.
traffic this time. So yeah, in a stronger crosswind, obviously that'll mess you up, but...
Yeah, right, okay.
3 Papa Mike, there you are. Yes, sir, frequency change approved. I gave you that a couple minutes ago. You must have missed it.
Yes, I did. Sorry about that. I'll see you in a bit. 3 Papa Mike.
Good day. Decathlon 68 Golf, runway 27, cleared the option.
Clear for the option 27, 68 Golf.
Aurora Tower, Cessna November 365, wrap up student pilot cross country, 4 miles to the east, requesting transition to your airspace.
November 50 Papa, Aurora Tower, ident please, and say your direction of flight.
November 365, wrap up, going to Rockford.
Air 50 Papa, ident observed, Aurora altimeter 3025, transition through Delta airspace approved.
3650 Papa, thank you.
How's your airspeed doing?
A little faster.
Alright.
90.
I've got your throttle here again.
Alright, you got it.
Yeah.
And Aurora Tower, Centurion 528 Whiskey Alpha is ready to go 27.
And just let, oh. Alright, good, you've got the controls go
Centurion
around.
Whiskey Alpha, Aurora Tower, short runway 27, traffic departing.
Hold shorting 27, 8 Whiskey
All right, so on that one, you touched down, and we came off a little bit, and you touched down again, and then you brought the stick back a little bit, so we started bouncing.
Okay.
All you have to do is just hold a little bit of forward pressure. Yeah, a little forward pressure in there to hold that attitude.
Okay.
Don't try to hold it off the ground. You want to hold that attitude.
Okay. Well, I thought we were going to fly along the runway, though.
I know, and I never tell people the first time, because normally that's the best one, because you're not worried, you're not trying to anticipate it.
Oh, sure, right. Didn't work out this time.
That's right. Doesn't always work, normally it works.
Yeah, it makes sense, though.
Uniform, Aurora Tower, say again.
Yeah, 56 uniform, we are 6 to the northeast, like to transit your airspace at 2,000 feet.
56 uniform, transition through the Delta, approved, Aurora altimeter 3024.
3024, 56 uniform, thanks.
Yeah, so in the future, you want to hold that attitude,
Papa,
and that's what will, you'll kind of, you'll be bringing in the forward pressure, holding that attitude. If you just try to hold that altitude off the ground, and then that's when you're going to bring the stick back and that kind of stuff.
Okay. Say Husky departed Aurora northbound, 10 o'clock, 3 miles, 2,100.
650 Papa, looking for the traffic.
Good, so let's try one more like that. We're gonna, we'll try another landing on this one. I'll let you have the power.
Okay.
But what you want to do, just get your, don't overthink it. Just think low approach and just don't add power, and
okay.
You'll bring yourself right where you need to be.
Decathlon 6A Golf, runway 27, clear the option.
6A Golf, clear for the option 27.
Number 50 Papa, that Husky traffic is at your 12 o'clock, mile and a half, northbound, 2,100. And you are out of the Delta now, frequency change approved.
650 Papa, thank you, looking for the traffic.
Disney Whiskey Alpha, leaving the Delta, frequency change approved.
Hey, Whiskey Alpha, thank you. And Aurora Tower.
Remember, think low approach.
Okay.
Simo 56 uniform, roger.
You just hold this attitude.
56
little bit of forward pressure.
For different altitude, or are you doing some air work?
Use your rudder, keep yourself going straight. Smoothly bring that tail down.
Roger that.
All the way back with the stick now. All the way back, all the way back. There you go, good. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and add power and go around.
All right.
Good, a really nice job on that one.
Thanks.
You see, it's not, people, sometimes get it in their mind that they have to jump forward with the stick real fast, otherwise they're going to bounce, and as you saw, that you really don't need to. You roll on nice and smooth, you just squeeze in a little pressure.
It helps stick it on there.
And you're golden. Yep. Okay. Yeah, all you really have to do is change the angle of attack. You have to not let the CG pull the tail down, so basically you just, if you move the nose a half a degree forward kind of thing, you're golden.
Sure.
And just don't forget to steer with it. Your movements with the rudder are going to have to be a little bigger than a 3-point because you don't have the wheel.
Yeah, exactly. Just the
on
rudder
the ground in contact. Yep. Good. All right, let's aim for another one of those.
All right.
Seminole 5-6 uniform, are you going to stay at that altitude and then continue southwest for maneuvers?
Yeah, we're actually going to stay at 4,500, and we'll go ahead and head up to the north towards the cab, and then we're going to pick up an ILS back into DuPage.
All right, Seminole 5-6 uniform, you're above the Delta now. I'd suggest for flight following Chicago approach 133.5 if you'd like to talk to them.
Yeah, thanks a lot. 335, 5-6 uniform, have a good day.
Air 5-6 uniform, you too. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Don't you do
16 Golf runway 27, cleared the option.
Clear for the option 27, 68 Golf. I want you to do the pretty much exact same thing on this next one.
Okay.
Just remember, a little more with the rudder, be a little more prepared with the rudder this time.
Okay.
Yeah, that one you weren't out of control or anything, but
no,
right.
I
think it went a little more on you than you were anticipating.
Sure.
Excuse me.
Tower, Cessna 5342 Charlie, ready at 27.
Cessna 42 Charlie, Aurora Tower, hold short runway 27, traffic on base.
Hold short at 27 for traffic 342 Charlie. Tower Cheyenne 200 Tango Sierra 15 to the southeast with Whiskey landing.
Get that stick all the way back. Yep.
Cheyenne 200 Tango Sierra, Aurora Tower, ident please. Enter
whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Left base runway 27.
Ident left base 27.
This 42 Charlie, runway 27 cleared for takeoff, and straight out west approved.
Clear for takeoff off 27, Cessna 42 Charlie.
Cheyenne 0 Tango Sierra, ident observed, 15 miles southeast of Aurora. Report 2 out for runway 27.
2 out for 27, 200 Tango Sierra.
All right. So what happened on that one?
Well, I think I held the crab or the slip in too long. I was kind of I should have done that earlier, so it wasn't more under control and short final.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. I think you kind of just bunched yourself up a little bit there, and then even when we touched down, you were still in a little bit of a crab.
Yeah.
And the other thing is you were coming down, and then you were increasing the pitch a little bit to try to, and so just be aware that you don't want to do that too much. Otherwise, you end up going to a 3-point, which is fine, but just.
Sure. Know what you're trying to do.
Yep. All right, so let's try to do one more of those.
All right.
And we'll probably do one or two more, and then we'll call it a day.
Clear the option.
Clear for the option. Clear for the option 2768 Golf. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. The nut that was holding the button on the stick was loose, and I pressed it, and it kind of disappeared, and I was like, oh no. There we go. It's tight now.
Here's X-ray now, current at Aurora. Altimeter 3024, WindCom.
And good afternoon, Aurora Tower, 731 Hotel Yankee, holding short, 27.
Cessna 731 Hotel Yankee, Aurora Tower, hold short runway 27, awaiting release.
Hold short 27, 731 Hotel Yankee.
There you go. Yeah, good job on the decision to go around.
And they weren't big bounces, but
yep.
I didn't want to get worse.
Decathlon 68 Golf, crosswind when able and plan a short approach inside Cheyenne 5.5 southeast.
Okay, 68 Golf.
Cheyenne 0 Tango Sierra, square base to final be number 2. I'll have traffic in a little bit.
All right, go ahead and start your crosswind turn now.
Cessna 1 Hotel Yankee, flighting 270, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
And heading 270, 721 Hotel Yankee.
This is 42 Charlie, leaving the Delta, frequency change approved.
So yeah, so on that one, on that first, that first little kind of skip you got,
yeah,
you can.
Aurora Tower, Centurion 5, Whiskey
in there is when you can decide whether you're gonna do a transition to a 3-point kind of thing, and then after the second one, you definitely should have tried, instead of waiting until after the third one, because like you said, it is only going to get worse.
3528 Whiskey Alpha, Aurora Tower, under left downwind runway 27, report midfield.
Left downwind 27, midfield 8 Whiskey Alpha.
Cheyenne 68 Golf, runway 27, cleared the option. Inside Cheyenne 4 to the east on base.
And was that last call for 68 Golf?
Decathlon 68 Golf, runway 27, cleared the option.
Clear for the option, 68 Golf. I thought he said Cheyenne when he called us.
Cessna 42 Charlie, clear west.
42 Charlie, roger, frequency change approved.
There you go, go ahead and bring your power back here. And we'll just...
Cheyenne 0 Tango Sierra, number 2, falling Decathlon on the left base.
Okay, 200 Tango Sierra doesn't have the traffic, turn in a 3-mile final.
There you can turn here.
68 Golf, either start base or extend the downwind.
Or end the turn.
Cheyenne 0 Tango Sierra, roger, slowest practical speed now, the Decathlon's on the base close in.
Okay, 200 Tango Sierra, slow down as much as we can here.
Why don't you just try to do a 3-point on this one?
Okay.
And we'll do the wheel on the last one here.
All right, Decathlon 68 Golf. I'm not going to have enough space with the traffic behind you. Go around and then your choice left or right traffic.
Okay, 68 Golf will take right traffic and the next one will be full stop for us.
On 68 Golf, roger. Cheyenne 0 Tango Sierra, number 1 now, runway 27, cleared to land.
I think he thought it was going to work, and the more it was going, the less he thought it was going to work.
Right. He's catching up to us.
Yeah. So just take it up a little bit.
Right turn out at your discretion, number 2 to follow Cheyenne on the half-mile final.
Okay, we'll be number 2 behind the Cheyenne, 68 Golf.
Centurion 8 Whiskey Alpha.
Once you cross 18 here, then you can turn.
It's going to be on the opposite downwind, currently midfield.
There you go, and right turn.
Whiskey Alpha, we'll be looking for him.
There you go.
I missed that call.
But yeah, he's been talking to a bunch of different people. Okay, let's work on one last wheel landing. We'll plan on making this
Okay.
Again, if you get kind of a smaller bounce like you did on the last one, feel free to transition that to the, that one you certainly can transition to a 3-point.
Okay.
Decathlon 68 Golf, traffic over the numbers, runway 27, cleared land.
Clear land, 27, 68 Golf has the traffic.
Centurion 8 Whiskey Alpha, your traffic's midfield on the opposite downwind now. Blue and white Decathlon.
Okay, we're looking for him. We're just coming up on midfield, 3 Whiskey Alpha.
Cheyenne 0 Tango Sierra, turn left, contact ground point 7.
Left and over to ground, 200 Tango Sierra.
Centurion 8 Whiskey Alpha, your traffic's on the right base. Centurion 8 Whiskey Alpha, traffic be no factor. Number 2, runway 27, cleared to land.
Number 2, clear land, 8 Whiskey Alpha.
slip get yourself down and then just give yourself an extra moment to, stabilize.
Okay.